Today in math, we're going to talk about how you can make two halves to make a whole. So here I have, what shape is this? It's a square. And what is the color? Orange. Now this is one square. It has one, two, three, four sides, and one, two, three, four corners. Four sides, four corners. Now, if I'm going to cover up the square with two rectangles, and you can see my square is covered up. I'm going to take half away. Now I only have half of my square covered up. So when you take something and you split it right down the middle, that's called cutting it in half, making it in half. So these two green squares make up a whole square, make one whole square. Again, I'm going to take half of my square away. I take it down, and half of my square is orange, half of my square is green. So two halves make a whole. Look at my little gingerbread man. Here's my little gingerbread man. And if I wanted to make a line of him down the half, that means it will be the same on one side as it's the same on the other side. So if I were to draw a line this way, sideways, he wouldn't be in half. I want to make sure he is divided in half because two equal parts make a whole. So I take my line and I just draw that line down the middle. Whoops, didn't show up so well. And here I have half of his face, the leg, or sorry, the arm and the leg on one side, and the arm and the leg on the other side. Two halves make a whole. Let's take a look at my circle that I have. This one's a little bit harder because I didn't have any half circles, so you're going to have to be patient with me. Here I have, what is my shape? A circle. There are no corners. There are no lines on a circle. It's just one big curve, one continuous line going around, making a circle. No beginning, no end. Now, if I put my one half up here, my two little quarters, there we go. I have half of my circle covered up. Half is green, half is blue. I can take my other half of my circle and cover up the other half of my circle. So now I have one blue circle. So I take half away, and half is green, half is blue. Two halves make a whole. Let's take a look at some laundry that I had. Here's a nice big towel, and I use it to erase my whiteboard here. But if I take my towel and I want to fold it in half, I'm going to bring my corners together, and I've made it in half. I have a top half and I have a bottom half right there. So again, two halves make a whole. I could even take this half and fold it in half again by bringing the edges together. And as you can see, as you're folding, you have straight lines. But again, your two halves make a whole. And I could even make this into two halves. If I bring the two short sides together, I had two halves folded in half, and it made one whole again. All right. So see if you can practice and help your mom with folding, your dad with folding laundry. You can fold up the wash rags, the towels, and see what kind of fractions you can make with those. All right. Thank you.